I'm Susan. Today I'm participating in the Collage with Mich 2025, hosted by Mich Crafty. And we are on week 20, and our prompts for this week is grateful and Scotch tape. And I did a little bit of the faux wash tape. I hope I can get it off of this plastic because I couldn't find, once again, I don't know what happens. I trip over this stuff until I need it. But I had some empty sticker papers that I was going to use for this, and I couldn't find it. So now I don't know if I'll be able to get it up, but we'll see. If not, I'll just make some more. But anyway, I am decorating flashcards. I've already backed it. That's just some old from our Sunday school book. Had lines on it, so I used that. And I just got bits and pieces of ephemera. Not sure how I'm going to do this, but that's half the fun, is seeing what you come up with. I'm going to use this Tim Holtz paper. I like the mixed media look on the back, and I think it contrasts nicely with the paper dolls from Tim Holtz. So I've inked this, and I inked the back of this, but that's all I've inked so far. So I hope you'll enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's get started. First of all, I need to back these. Kind of get an idea of where to put it. All right. Well, I am doing pretty good. My husband's cutting grass. He is cutting the cemetery because we live in a parsonage next to the church. And that is a chore, believe you me. I used to help cut but they got a new mower, and it's a 0-turn mower. My husband wouldn't he didn't like me cutting, but I wanted to help him. But I haven't learned. When the church got the new mower, he would never teach me how to ride it or drive it. And I'm sure I could figure it out, but I don't like to be messing with someone else's mower, learning something, on my own. So I don't get to help so much anymore. Okay. Find my scissors. But boy, especially for August, it's only in the upper 70s, and that is just unheard of for Mississippi. We're usually in the hundreds, or at least at the least the upper 90s. So it's really nice, and there's no humidity hardly at all. And the upper 70s is hot, but nothing like those 90s. We have really, overall, had a had a mild summer. Okay. Here we go. Like that. We'll save that for something else. That I can toss. This I'll save. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and ink around just because I'm scared I'll forget after I start putting some of this stuff on there. There we go. Mich always does the Rolodex and the memory decks. I don't have any of those. So I'm using flashcards to put into my journals. Just trimming off where I didn't cover it up very well. I don't know how I missed I'll cut the paper, not the edge. It won't matter much. Okay. So now I'm going to go sew around these and I'll be back. Okay, they're both sewed, and now let's decorate. Now I'll probably trim off those strings. I think I'll tie them together, knot them together, but I'll do that later. We'll see. I may just glue something over it and clip them. All right, now I have some lace and I have some doily. And I'm just going to kind of work on these together. And let's see how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to cut a piece of this doily. And just kind of add that. Do it for both of them. Now, like that, I'm not sure if I'm going to need the lace. I may put it at the bottom. I'm going to cut these. These scissors. It's material or string. It doesn't want to cut. Okay. Now, I have got, I like that one, so maybe something like that. I like the up and down. I've also got the vertical ones. Maybe something like that. Now, let's see all these pieces we've got, what we can do. Got that. That. Maybe this little circle thing. And over here, got that. Let's find a smaller piece. I like that. And then maybe that. Now that's pretty. And then maybe lace to ground them. So I'm going to cut that. Okay. So far, so good. All right. Now I need to do a little inking. I've already inked my ladies. And I will ink this, and I will go ahead and start putting this down. So I'll know where it goes. Because I know me, I will forget. Y'all, it's hard to believe that this is the last week of August. This month flew by. And I tell you, it's going to be Christmas before you know it. And that is scary. We have just been struggling this year. We can't seem to, it's been so much that's happened, and cars, and And I need to stay away from the sails, but it's hard. Our boys have helped us out. I don't know what we'd do without them. Okay. Now, get that down. I love these little tiny bits and pieces of Tim Holtz. They just bring a lot to it. Now, if I can remember how I did this one. I love layering it up. I love watching Bellaboo. She really knows how to layer up. Okay. Now I'm going to use Fabri-Tac for the doilies and for the lace. I like to never got the glue off yesterday when I did my journal toppers. And you can see where I'd been, I got yellow ink all over me from doing the tape. My yellow tape exploded. I mean, ink exploded. And I haven't remembered to put that on there, don't I? Make sure I have the right side up. Okay. A string hanging off my... There we go. Okay. Now, let's hold our breath and see if I can get some of this tape off. Now I started pulling. So I'm just gonna cut that. And I do believe I'd better re-glue this. I want to get, I don't know what it is they use, sticker paper maybe? Yeah, let me glue it. Said I was going to glue it and then I forgot. You seeing real thing here, folks. Okay. And this is just clear Scotch tape. It's the faux Scotch tape off brand. Oh, I like that. That adds something to it. know this tape doesn't even want to cut much with the... And there we go. So I won't need these. I like how that turned out. I think it's kind of pretty. I do have these flowers. And I've got these also. Little ribbon flowers I found. That's pretty, and it will, you know, kind of break up that a little bit. On these type journal cards, can you really have too much stuff? I like how it'll just nestle down into the hole there. Okay. Let's see. Oops, wrong way. I don't want to cover up that. So I think I'm going to call that one done, except for the gold splatters. I don't want them on her face. It's a good thing about watercolor. You have a chance to wipe it off. All right. I think we can call it done. So we have got our grateful, and we have our Scotch tape. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. It doesn't cost anything, and it really helps my channel to grow. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. That also helps my channel to grow. And I appreciate it so much. I have some wonderful subscribers, and they mean the world to me. I pray for y'all every day. And I love y'all so much. Be sure and check out Mich's channel. And be sure and check out the hashtag CWMich2025. So, y'all take care. I love you. And until next time, bye, y'all.